Nintendo indeed. Alright, hello everybody, it's me, the Invisible Gunslinger #1, and welcome back to the next part of Luigi's Mansion. Now, I was going to start it off where we last left off, but we had a little bit of a technical issue going on. Basically, get this guys, this is the reason why I take these little breaks every now and again, because I took a break, I paused the game, and I stopped the recording, and then I recorded for about 10 minutes. Thankfully, I didn't really do much. I just kind of told a story, and I went on a little bit of a rant. Not gonna lie, I tend to do that sometimes. And thank goodness that I did that, because by the time I got to the next big ghost, I looked over at my recording software and saw that my whole computer had crashed. Everything was gone. The whole thing was just totally frozen. I had to turn the whole thing off. I lost all of my footage, from the rant anyway. About 10 minutes worth, and that's the scariest thing of all. And I almost, if I had not taken a break, I had almost lost about an hour and a half of footage, which is the real chilling fact. Except one other fact, that now, right now, currently, at the time of recording, it is officially 1:29 a.m. on the morning of October 31st. That's right, it is officially Halloween, and I can think of no more appropriate time to finish up Luigi's Mansion. Now, what's interesting is that I do not have to go and really do anything tomorrow for Halloween. I don't have any particular plans, except for one little bit of business. I am taking myself, my mother, and my sister to go and see The Shining. The Shining in a movie theater. And I cannot wait. Down this long hallway, we'll see two creepy-ass little girls, and they'll say, "Come play with us, Luigi. Come play with us forever and ever and ever." And it's going to be a good time. But I don't have to go and be in that movie theater until 2 p.m. It is, again, currently 1:30 a.m., so I have a lot of time. But as the more eagle-eyed viewers will notice, my boo count is up from 22 to 23, and that is because when I went up here to the 3rd floor, I actually encountered another ghost, another boo, called Little Boo Peep. And I said that little Boo Peep died because they went looking for their sheep and got lost on the interstate highway. And everybody knows that being on the freeway at night is probably the safest place to be. Most of all me, considering that's when my car accident happened. You know, no place in the whole world is as safe as a dark interstate at 1:30 in the morning. Except for when you find big old pieces of gold. You know, you might have to go through the fire and flames a little bit, but there you go, it's all nice. Again, I am very relieved that I did not lose that much footage, because to redo all of that commentary would have been just horrible. So, let's count our lucky stars there, shall we? And the only thing I was ranting about was one time I was in a Target, and these little girls wanted The Binding of Isaac really bad, and I got to listen into their very interesting persuasion case to their parents. It was very fascinating. These like 8-year-old girls just wanted The Binding of Isaac so bad, and it was just weird. Very weird. I don't know how they got it into their heads that The Binding of Isaac was such a cool thing, but they did. But anyway, I don't really want to rant about that. That's a story for another day. This is where Little Boo Peep was, in the safari room, no less. With all these deer heads and stuff. Look at that. Even the lamp is leopard head. Poisonous. Absolutely poisonous. So we can confirm that in the... Ooh, that's a big ol' heart. In the Mario universe, there are leopards or panthers or whatever, which is just kind of interesting. Taxidermy is a thing in the Mushroom Kingdom. Yes, it's interesting, wouldn't you say? I've got with me here Royal Crown. Royal Crown Cola. For a second I thought it was Crown Royal, but no, that's... Crown Royal is a whiskey, which I tend to mix with this, actually, sometimes. But never on camera. Never, ever, ever on camera do I drink, because drinking is bad, kids. Hello. Oh my. Let me out of this madhouse! It's a madhouse, I tell you. It's a mad mansion, really. It's Luigi's mad mansion. Let's use the Game Boy Horror to look outside. What do you got to say about this, Luigi? What about this lattice work here? This incredibly dangerous window, eh? Eh? Here, what if I do SOS? I don't know if that's SOS. I don't know Morse code for SOS. I probably should. Oh, whatever. Let's go. I think it's 3 short, 2 long, 3 short. Something like that. Something really simple that probably I should know, but I don't because I'm an idiot who's going to die one day because I don't have Google right next to me, just like all the rest of us. Anyway, let's go in here to the next big ghost. And by the way, if I had lost this footage of this ghost, I would have been very upset because guess what? This is no less than another boss. Look at that cool door handle. Ain't that sick? I like that design. That's right, everybody. I actually forgot this was a boss. Totally forgot. I just kind of stumbled my way in here, and here we are out on the roof. Notice, by the way, that the Game Boy Horror over there is going absolutely bonkers. Absolutely hog wild. And for a good reason, because there's something out here on the balcony with us. Some horror that we have not even encountered so far. Something even more terrifying than the bog monster. That's right, everybody. Holy crap. It's a little seance of booze. Look at that. You even get the shadows. That's cool. They're really there. They're really there. Hey. Hey. Spooky girls. What's going on here? What's going on, my boys? That scaredy cat Luigi has made it this far. We're so frightened. They're so condescending. I guess it's our turn then. Alright, Booze, let's assume our real form. Turn into that big giant Princess Peach, why don't you? But first, how about giving him a little scare? And here they go. And then they disappear. Play that scary music. Give him a good scare. Surround him. He's got nowhere to go. Do a little boo parade. And tighten, and tighten, and coil. And there we go. The next boss, everybody, is none other than the almighty Boo Losses. Wow. It's gonna come. There it is. That boo coming down from the ceiling there totally reminds me of a scene in Berserk. Look at how big this thing is. Look at how humongous this thing is. He's gonna try to kill me, as they do. Boo Losses. But unfortunately, he's just a big old boo-loon. That's right. So what we have to do is take the ice elemental and get this. This is the weirdest thing ever. You gotta freeze them. You gotta freeze them up and suck them up. Just like that. There you go. They turn solid. And I have to say, I've been watching a few Halloween movie reviews of various things. And there's one movie review. Oh god, don't hit me. I want to get this perfect. There's one movie review that I have been watching a lot of, one trashy movie. You know what it's called? It's called The Stuff. Have you ever heard of a horror movie called The Stuff? It's got a really catchy jingle. Oh, it's The Stuff. If my phone wasn't still dead, then I would totally show you the theme song. It's catchy as hell. Maybe I'll link it in the description if people care to remind me. Maybe I'll remember. That'll be a cold day in icy hell if I do that. But basically, these boos look like they're made of The Stuff. And isn't that just a great name for a product? The Stuff. What you got there? Oh my gosh, you got the stuff. Looks like, it's almost like Stay Puft Marshmallow stuff. But it's The Stuff. Good thing we have these unicorns here. Said nobody ever. Except for Scotland. Because the national animal of Scotland, no! Is in fact a unicorn, if you can believe it. Look at him run away. Come on, guys. Ooh, got two. Little bitty itty teeny tiny ghost. Look at that. Well, I didn't perfect this Boo Losses, but regardless. But yeah, when he was dripping down from the ceiling like that, he reminded me of Ubik from Berserk during the eclipse scene. If you guys have not seen Berserk, you won't know what I'm talking about. You'll just think, Ubik, what the hell is that? It's a very terrifying little... Basically, if you've ever heard of Berserk, it's Berserk's equivalent of a boo. It's as close as I can get. Come on, you little punks. I'm just going to call them punks. I'm not going to call them any derogatory boo-related names. You boogers. Oh, there we go. Look, I can just wrangle them. Yeah, look at that. Kind of forgot I could do that. No! Oh, there it is. And then there was 2. What you gonna do, you stupid boo? Because if you were smart, you never would have challenged me, a man with ice. A man with the power of frozen stuff. Frozen yogurt. Frogurt. I like Frogurt better than Froyo. That's what they call it here in California, Froyo. But I've heard the term Frogurt before, and I like that one better. It sounds like a frog name. What you got there, Frogurt? Froyo. Sounds way too... Hey, bro, why don't you get some of that Froyo on me, you know? Froyo up! Fro your yo, you know? Too many O noises. But got the gurt. Sounds like go-gurt. No! I should just be able to freeze you at this point. You're not that big. You're actually kind of just a regular little boo. There you go, boink. Come on, guys. No, this boss fight has to end at some point. Here, look. I'll pretend to die. Come on, you've got to come back at some point. Look at him. What if I just keep him over here? Your life is going to be so hollow if you just never come over here. Oh, I almost got him. Tedious. Very tedious, because I'm trying not to get hit. Come on, guy. Boink. This has got to get tiring for you. It's tiring for me. Okay, look. I'll just sit here and pretend to be completely... Oh, you little lord. You little shit lord. Come over here. No. I will reload. I will do this again. Because Boolossus is pissing me off. No! We got one more hit. You idiot. Come on over. Come on. I don't remember having this much problems with this boss in the past. I remember him actually being, I think, one of the easiest of these bosses ever. So it's weird that I'm struggling now. Not even struggling, really. He's just... They're being big old jerks. Whoa. Gotta be careful here. Gotta be vulnerable. You son of a fucking boo! I'm embarrassed by that, but we're gonna go back. We're going back up there, and we're gonna wrangle some boo butt. We're gonna do it for Mario, everybody. And this should just highlight how small the mansion is in general. The fact that we can just go, like, straight up. This is the way up, right? No, this is the way down. Goodness, you'd think I'd know this mansion's layout a little bit more by now. Oh well. That's fine, that's fine. That was our first encounter with the stuff. The Boolossus stuff. It's actually pretty satisfying to be able to freeze those guys, because they turn into, like, these weird, delicate glass things that's kind of fun to suck up. You ever have fun sucking up glass? I have. Let's see. I should really take this time to talk about some really spooky stuff. Not just the stuff, but the spooky stuff. Don't get me wrong. How did I not get hit there? Nope. Oh, I wanted to see if I can grab that bowling ball. Ay. Oh, he even takes his hat off and, like, shakes it. That's cute. Man, getting a lot of these... Owie! Getting a lot of these bars. Getting these big fat stacks, don't you know? There was health, I believe, in the safari room. Always come to the safari room if you need any kind of health. But anyway, some horror-related stuff. Let's see. If I was to say some of my favorite horror movies, let's see. Well, here's a good horror book that I know is a movie, but I have not seen the movie. Rosemary's Baby. I read that a long time ago, and it was pretty darn disturbing, I'm not gonna lie. Definitely not quite the... I mean, these boos are the equivalent of, like, jack-o'-lantern pumpkins in terms of being scary. Look at them. How can you take anything that makes that sound effect serious? This is good music, though. Look at this. Yeah, we're here for the haunted little parade. We're here to twist you in this mortal coil, Luigi. Look, he covers his face. He knows what's happening. The solitary terror of it all. There he is. Ubik. Coming down to take our stuff. No. That's the last thing you see before you die. Just this big, angry... Look at that. That is a huge frickin' boo. Pop. Pop! No! Are you kidding me? Good God. So I can't take a single hit now. This is the works. Ooh! Maybe I can just do this. Oh, he unfroze. Come on, guys. There they go. They're so easy to get at first. It's like you need to get them all at once or something. No! He was frozen. You've got a frozen heart somewhere in there. Boo, losses. Let's see if I can rise to the challenge here. Yeah, he's too heavy there to wrangle. There we go. It's only when he gets really small. They run. As they should. They're part of the collective. Oh gosh. They're gonna try to rush me. No. I bet you if you got some guts, could really get most of them at once, I bet. If you timed it right. I'm not gonna do this for too long. I just want this attempt and maybe one more to get the best Boo Losses portrait. Because you owe me this game. After that crash, after the video and everything crashed last time, and I almost lost this footage of this boss, I would have been so heartbroken if because I definitely am going to save after this, you know what I mean? So I would have been heartbroken if I had not gotten to show off this really cool Boo boss. But, strangely enough, we might have the opposite effect, where now I'm showing this boss off too much, because this fight is taking a while. But I'm okay with that. It's a real sort of exhibition for Luigi. He's facing, you fucks. He's facing his own personal demons. You know what I mean? Kind of the epitome of his true fear. Where will you go, Luigi? Okay, let's go just straight there. No humming and hawing, no dingle and dangling. Just go right there. And yes, by the way, I do believe that this will count towards the Boo counter at the bottom. I think we'll go from 23 to 33, or something crazy like that. Most of the Boos are right here, so it's not like we have, like, 27 more rooms to go or anything like that. It's just that a lot of these Boos are all stuck together, like some kind of stuff. Anyway, but I always really liked Hellraiser as a series. Clive Barker definitely does a pretty good job with horror games. Or horror movies, gosh. I'm thinking of Clive Barker's, like, Jericho and Undying. Undying in particular, I remember watching a Let's Play of way back in the day. That was pretty darn spooky. It's a weird game. Does anybody know of Clive Barker's Undying? I believe you can get it on goodoldgames.com. GOG, if you will. It's pretty neat. It's kind of ugly for these days. Definitely not as beautiful as Luigi here. You know, the graphics have not improved and aged well, I would say. They're kind of weird. Yes, indeed. I'm just going to see if I can skip this. Can I skip it? No. Just like the inevitability of death itself, you cannot escape this cutscene. Oh well, I'll just take a drink of my Royal Crown Cola trademark. This is the final battle. I'm not doing this again. I don't care if we go down to 0 health. The Boo Losses is going down now. We've had a little bit of an appetizer here and there, but this is the living end here. And I think it's fitting, you know, to take down the Colossus itself. Beep, 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 beep. No, you can't touch me. There it is. I am the embodiment of the stuff. You can never harm me. No. Oh, so satisfying. It's a lot of them. Nope. It just sounds so heavy. Why don't all the boos in the world get together? They could probably make a boo the size of the moon, you know what I mean? What if all the dead came together to fight the living? The true skeleton war, really. Come on, you jerk nubs. The fact they can go through the walls, there's no limit for them. There it is. No! Get him! Oh. That was a poor attempt. Only got none. True battle right here. Go. I'm gonna save my... Oh god, they're all trying to come at me at once. Nope. Okay, making some progress. Oh. Doing good. There's only like 15 of them. Yeesh. Can't believe I was down to 2. Ridiculous. You guys don't learn very well, do you? Not critical thinkers, these boos. Come on, over here. I'm useless. I'm annoying. I'm all this stuff. Stupid boos! It's a lot harder to shoot them in a 3-dimensional space than you might think. Ooh. They're just ectoplasmic mother lovers. Come on, Luigi. What you got a problem with? This guy's just... He's nothing. He's candy. He's cake. He's the stuff. Oh, almost got him. So close. You know, I had a dream last night that I was stuck in an eternal limbo with a whole bunch of first graders. Substitute teaching really warps your brain. I had a dream that basically everybody in the world had died, and for some reason I was stuck to eternally look over this group of first graders and answer their silly questions. They're wonderful good questions, but to me, so obvious. And it's probably because, Go. Actually, I'm sorry, it wasn't last night. I took a nap this afternoon. That's why I'm recording kind of later today, at like 1 in the morning, because I came home from work and had a dream. And during my shift today, I actually had taken care of a whole bunch of first graders. So that's why I had the dream about it. But actually, something kind of weird happened while in real life I was substitute teaching, and it was, I read to them a little cute story called Hogula. It was a little story basically riffing on Dracula if he was a pig. And as soon as I was answering all their questions about Hogula and are hog vampires real, and when that happened, it sounded like the air conditioner kicked on, like this little air conditioning vent that was right next to our window. And they're like, oh, what was that? I'm like, oh, it might be Hogula. And then it starts thudding, and it's like funking, and I'm like, what the heck is that? And all the kids are freaking out. And then I see the air conditioning panel start to get pulled away. Oh, is that it? Hold on, I think this is it. Hogula, give me your strength now, please. Give me the strength to beat this one boo, Hogula. Hogula, you... Here we go. Who's the quickest draw in the West? Myself or this stupid boo? Because he doesn't have any more friends. But yeah, so the panel came off, and a repairman actually was pulling off the paneling to like change the filter, and all I see is this big bearded face just appear. Oh, I got it! I got it! Through the power and belief of Hogula, we did it. Look at that. There it is. Nice. I always knew he was real. He's never let me down. Not even once. Holy crap, we got to 38 boos. Look at that. So there was 15 of those suckers over here. Very nice. So yeah, when all the kids saw the bearded face of this guy, they all screamed very loudly. And it clearly made an impression on my mind, because I immediately went home and took a nap, because I knew I was going to be recording this. So I was like, I got to get my energy up if I'm gonna record. And then I had a dream where I was taking care of them for an eternity. What a relief! Yeah, that mist, that white mist interrupted our signal. Is there another kind of mist aside from white mist? I don't know. A black mist sounds really cool. Red mist, I guess. What kind of What kind of blood mist have you seen there, E.Gadd? You seem to have done some serious work here. Why don't you come back to the lab? We can have dinner while these while we gaze at these ghost paintings. Tonight I'll make an old family recipe. Pickled dandelions with barnacles in a diesel marinade. That sounds like way too much of an expense. I mean, you could have just gone with regular gasoline, but you went with diesel of all things. Barnacles in a diesel marinade. Here we go. Good job, Luigi. You made it back in one piece. Looks like you've got a vacuum full of ghosts. What do you say we put them through the old? Oh, I'm ready for this. Let's go. Put them in the paintings. I can't even remember how many I got. Let's see. It's like 20 million. Great. I'm so glad. There they go. And that's right, the Boolossus is just one big painting all on its own. Although you would think that maybe we could combine all 50 ghosts under one super mega ghost. Because if just 15 of those ghosts were able to make that thing, what would 50 do? Or 500? Or 50 million? You know? What would it be? There's Boolossus. Yep, that's the painting. We got the fortune teller lady, which I think I got perfect. Oh, Muscle Man definitely didn't do perfect for him. He kicked my ass big time. Ooh, the pool guy. Nice. Slim backslide, I think. Or bank shot. Grandma looks pissed. Gotta spend an eternity as a grandma. Well, we managed to turn those ghosts back into paintings. Thanks for your help, Luigi. It's what I do. There we go. Fucked them up. We got Madame Clairvoyant. Biff Atlas. Nana. Miss Petunia. Slim Bankshot. Henry and Orville. And, of course, the Boolossus. So, the only ones that we did perfect were Madame Clairvoyant and Boolossus. Biff and Slim have the shittiest paintings, and then all the other ones are the middle tier. That's okay. We've got a total of 16 ghosts. Let's check out the real statistics that really matter. The big, hard cashola, baby. Oh my. Look at that. We have a total of 36 G's. 36 million G's. Nice. How great. We're going to go back to the mansion. I'm actually going to take another little break here because now I'm very paranoid about my footage getting corrupted. So I'll be right back, everybody.